Okay, here we are. So hey JKF, John, Dallas, Joanne's next station. Dookie. Hola, 5. Okay, let's go. Wow, this seed really loves Garadores, doesn't it? Oh wow. Lots of them. Let's just do this the smart way, shall we? Let's... Don't know. We'll find out what Salvador turns into in a moment. For all we know, he'll be a chicken. Oh yeah, need to hit the power first. How much health does he have, I wonder? Not much. Yep. Okay, and what's it gonna be? Regular Garador? That was a very odd camera angle, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Well, Garadores would definitely have their advantages and disadvantages, I suppose. Little trick shot if nobody knew. You only need to hit one tiny bit of the plaga to actually for it to count. Yeah, Garadores climbing ladders is a very interesting sight. To be honest, the only thing weirder than that is actually seeing Super Salvador climb a ladder. Striker's only good for the 100 ammo exclusive? Not exactly. Wow, he had no health. It's also good simply for inventory space. since it's the smallest shotgun. Which is the only reason I actually have it for this run, to be honest. ¿Cuál es el significado de mi nombre? Pues, bueno, mi nombre en Twitch, igual que en YouTube. Y el nombre de Sarkasukas viene de un cocodrilo prehistórico del Cretácico. Y lo que yo hice fue tomar su nombre y cambiar el último vocal de una V a una A. Y ya está. Así que Sarkasuchus se convierte en Sarkasukas. Alessandro. Oh my god. Well, this is something. I would say for pure damage, the riot gun is actually the best for concentrated damage. No, this one isn't invincible. Ow. That would be you, Alessandro. Oh god, he's fast. He's fast! Well, that was between a rock and a hard place. You can tell because he doesn't have the pincer on his back until you're in the actual boss fight. So if he doesn't have that and he's coming at you, then he's the cage version. And the cage version of the enemy is invincible. But if he's got the pincer thing, then it means that you're against boss it. In which case he will die. Fortunately, it can't deal with ladders. But El Gigante's here to help him out, so... I may have to sacrifice the rocket launcher here. Because this is becoming rough. Ah, what the hell, I've got like 600k, I think I can afford to use a rocket launcher. I think now is a good time to have it. Oh, he is invincible, I think. Oh, that could be a problem. Yeah, it's not like I'm doing an achievement or a challenge run or anything. Okay, this makes life interesting. Yeah, Gigante will open the door. Alright, I've got an idea still. Don't know if it'll work, but I've got an idea. So bear with me. I'm doing stuff. I'm gonna restart this boss fight so that I can do it properly. Right, I've got a plan. Don't know how well it'll work, but it's a plan. Okay, there we go. Alright, you three, let's see how tough you are. I've got something for you. Well, shit. He teleported. Bye! A supercell for each container? That wouldn't scare me actually. I'd be fine with that. Doggies? Clearly not flying doggies. Even I get nervous when an enemy's, you know, immortal. Hey Gabe. Welcome to the stream. The kamikazes from Serious Sam here. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Just give me flashbacks. Oh, an Immortal U3 at the first El Gigante. Oh, that would be rough. I think they have improved the randomizer now so that that's less likely to happen. Yeah, is that little Xander? You just hear the sound of rapidly approaching jihad. Yeah, you haven't tuned into a stream in a very long time. Oh, there's a bear trap. There's two bear traps. I look forward to the Legacy of Rust expansion pack. I haven't played it yet. But if you're saying it's brutal as fuck, then that sounds good, because I always like a good Doom mod that will put me through my paces. Oh, wow, I knocked him off the ledge. Yeah, glad I survived the bear traps. Kind of funny when you think about it, Gabe. Long gone are the days of Enigma streams. Oh, that guy. Looks like Serious Sam and normal. Fair enough. Well, to be fair, Lysandra, the only difference in Doom with Nightmare difficulty is just the enemies respawn. Other than that, it's the same as Ultra Violence. Yeah, I get an Immortal U3 in one room and then I get bear traps in the other. Well, it's a randomizer. Okay. Well, that was actually a very smooth chapter, in all things considered. That sounds awful. I'm not sure I'm in agreement with games that make difficulty levels that are just sort of like, hey, how can we make the game not fun? You know? Never quite understood the appeal of that, personally. What's scarier, RE4 Randomizer, RE5 Randomizer? RE5 does not have a randomizer.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you selling?
I wish it did. That would be fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, RE1 Randomizer is probably scarier. Which is why I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Thank you.
Wow, 41. So crits are going to do 410 damage. That's not bad. Hey, Super Sal. They should. Well, the thing is, Dallas, with
back anytime.
RE5, I think randomizers have been attempted with it, but because of the way the game's coding works, it's just not feasible. From what I hear, because I believe it has been attempted. Okay, knight armor. Sal. How much health do you have, Sal? 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 Sorry, Mr. Perfect Cell. To be honest, at this point, with some of the shit the randomizer throws at me, Cell, you know, I'll take him on. Yeah, imagine I enter a room and I just see Cell. And he just, you know, but it's TFS Cell and he refers to Leon as David Bowie. That'd be funny. An armored Salvador. Well, technically we get those in World S. Now that's some mean campfire. Let's see how tough they are. Here they all come. Oh, it's fine. I would just knife Cell. Yeah, it's JB's family gathering. Let's use another. Whee! Yeah, oh, I love TFS. Fighter Z or Budokai combos would be scary. Was my favorite villain in Dragon Ball? I mean, I've always loved Broly, but I think probably the best written one is Frieza, easily. You know, in terms of being a villain. That said, you know, Cell is amazing, because Cell's actually pretty chill when you think about it. He's like the most chilled of villains. Yeah, Goku Black Snake, it's just a shame that the writing kind of fell off at the end of that arc. Like, they had to give Trunks a win. Are there other models? Yeah, so every male Ganado model can be made into Salvador. Oh, hey, Luis.
Use this.
All right, Luis, you wanna deal with this? I'll take a back seat. Yeah, this is kind of a new thing. Imagine just seeing Cell just standing there.
Use this.
Yeah, handgun ammo generator. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Dead Rising Deluxe Edition as well. Remaster, it'll be fun. I should really play through Dead Rising, the original, before then. Do a live stream of it. Same with Silent Hill 2. And hey, Evan. Yeah, he might accompany me on the minecart. We'll just have to see.
I owe you one, Leon. Use this. Man.
There's an Indiana Jones game? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I should do a Dead Rising marathon. It's just I've also been having fun on VR with the new early access Attack on Titan game, which I've actually recorded the whole game, so I might upload that to the channel. So you can all see it. But I also found like a fan-made Attack on Titan game, and it's arguably better in some aspects. Like graphically it's not, and it's not quite as polished because it's fan-made obviously, but in terms of, you know, combat and the fact that you've even got like boss enemies in the form of like the female Titan, the armored Titan, and the Warhammer, it's already better. Yeah, it has been kind of shite for games, so I'm hoping it changes. I mean, to be fair, I'm also still to play the Dead Space remake as well. That's how far behind I am. Oh, Ashley, hi. I do have Xbox Game Pass, but I mean, I have Dead Space Remake for the for Steam, so I mean, I do have it. Oh, that's the problem. Luis is trapped behind there. I hope that doesn't soft-lock. It probably shouldn't, because I've got Ashley with me here, so... I should be fine. Yeah. Hola, Vladimir. No te preocupes. Solo llevo media hora. MGS5 turned 9 today. Jesus. I don't even want to know how old MGS4 is. Bien, general. 16 years old, Jesus. Okay. Ah, yeah, Mirror's Edge, I remember it. It's crazy that, you know, RE4 is going to be 20. Yeah, I've got a bit of an OCD going on. If it wasn't incredibly obvious by now. Hey Luis, welcome back.
I owe you one, Leon.
Sí, sí, lo sé. Bueno, ya se acabó todo con Devil May Cry, tal vez. Pero bueno. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Luis, just fucking dandy. In fact, maybe that's a poll I should put up on the chat. Let's see. Send some message real quick as well while I'm here. Okay. I mean, for me, when it comes to Dead Rising, the soundtracks for me are Cell Dweller. Like, I always think Cell Dweller, especially Dead Rising 2. Switchback, my only, you know, my little world. You'll have to choose. Just choose the one you want to see first. I've always liked Chuck's, you know, Psycho Chuck's theme as well. Fire, water. Ashley is waiting for us. What's he aiming at? Oh wow, he's coming with me this time. Luis? Can you make this jump? I don't think you can make this jump, Luis. Hold on. Ah, pues. Feliz cumple, Taco. Alright then. Man doesn't need to jump. Well, gracias, Jefferson. Habrá más vídeos. Estoy trabajando en varios nuevos vídeos. Lo que pasa es que son muchos y no tengo mucho tiempo, pero bueno. I've got a whole squad. Yep. Luis teleports as in however he sees fit. I mean, technically it's already dead in the story, so at this point he is just a ghost, so he can walk on air if he wants. It makes perfect sense. De Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4, el remake. Resident Evil 5 también. Militia ganado. Oh, and Ganadores. Oh no, or is that... No, that's Super Sal. Oh, hi, Super Sal. Whoop! Sí, he jugado Resident Evil 4 VR. Tengo muchos vídeos. Lo que no he jugado es la versión VR para el remake. Anything risky, dangerous happened to me regarding crocodilians in the past? Oh yes. I've had plenty of close calls. La versión de remake, o sea, el de VR, no puedo, porque la versión de VR de remake es solo para la PlayStation 5. O sea, la PlayStation VR 2. Y no tengo ninguna de esas consolas. Así que para jugar el remake en VR tendréis que pagar más que 1000 euros para hacerlo. Y la versión de este juego en VR no puedo hacer directo. Sí, 1000 euros, más o menos. Porque son 500, tanto, 500, 600 para la PlayStation 5. Y otro 300 para la VR. O RV, como quiere decirlo. De hecho que es demasiado. Y encima tendré que comprar el juego también, que es otro 60 euros. Que ya es casi 1000 euros. 1000 euros para un directo, no. No puedo traer la versión VR del original al directo porque no hay manera fiable y con buena calidad para transmitir el juego al directo. Y también el otro problema, si en el caso que sí puedo hacerlo, no puedo leer el chat porque tendré el Oculus en mi cara y no puedo ver el chat mientras que juego. Así que es mejor grabar partidas y ya está. Hola. En Sibiri. Mil supercell means 1,000. Un millón is million. And 1000 millones is billion. No, I was just saying, yeah, no, I was explaining that I can't do the VR version of RE4 Remake because I don't have a PS5 and I don't have a PSVR 2. And unfortunately that's exclusive to those consoles. Which ultimately means... Oh, hi Sal. Can we take this elsewhere? Which means I would need to be paying about 1,000 euros just for that game. Because it would be about 500 to 600 euros. Oh, that's another Sal, but he's just watching. I don't like how he's just watching. That's creepy. Hola, Izuku. Oops, missed. You're listening. Yeah, he likes to watch. But yeah, so it'd be like 500 for the PS5, another 300 or so for the PSVR. Oh, that scared me. I didn't expect him to die. And then another like 60 for the game. So it's going to be the best part of 1,000 euros just to play RE4 Remake in VR. I don't have that kind of disposable income. Now, unless somebody wants to be extremely generous, if I've got some, millionaire viewer that's just like, oh, here, Sarko, have like 10 grand, which would be lovely. It's not happening anytime soon. And what am I gonna find funny, Alessandro? As for the VR version of this game, I can play it, I have it, but I can only really record it because live streaming it, I can't set it up to my live streaming software because it's Oculus exclusive. It's not a, you know, VR game that's on PC or anything. In which case then, even if I could, to live stream it wouldn't be easy. Because how am I going to see the chat when I've got a VR headset on my face? That's why I'm better just recording VR runs and just premiering them and talking to you in the chat. Hola, Giovanni. Ivanovic 130 wound Genshin. Wow, so another Genshin voice actor. Or another voice actor that was in Genshin. A random guy. Hey Sarko, would you like to be president? Depends on what country, but yeah, sure, why not? But no, so I mean, I would rather spend like $1,000 to go traveling or to upgrade my PC even more than, you know, spend it on a PS5 and a PSVR 2 and everything. That just seems ridiculous. Not for the sake of a single game. I mean, yeah, there's RE8 VR and everything as well, but there's just not enough exclusives to warrant that kind of money. So unless I start getting like millions of views, you know, and my income increases by tenfold, in which case then yeah, sure, I might. Oh well. Actually got zealots. Me streaming RE6 bald. That would be the point where I go full Walter White. Yes, the Spencers. Imagine if I just randomly started doing Genshin videos and Genshin streams. I just turn into a Genshin Impact YouTuber. Why haven't I? Because I'm not good enough at the game. I never played Soulsborne. Okay, take care, Gabe. I mean, I've played, you know, like Dark Souls, one, I was playing through it and then I stopped. So I still need to finish that playthrough. Because I was live streaming that actually back in the day. I have no animosity towards the games. Unlike some people, I know what I'm getting into with those games. Here, Dark Souls 3, no life. I need space. Give me space, guys. Still need space. Okay. Lysandro, I can already tell if you would have played the Attack on Titan game, I know exactly what blades you would use. Because there's some blades that are literally heavy blades that they have almost no mobility to them, but they do hella damage. You'd be using those.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you selling? Is thank you. Thank you. What are you buying?
Jesus, is Matilda ever gonna get like an upgrade?
Come back anytime.
Alright, how am I doing for... Alright, I've got plenty to deal with Salazar. Oh, I can imagine. There we go. Hey, Daria. And there's people that say that Salazar is worse in the remake as a boss fight. It's like, in this version, he's literally just a dartboard. The only way this boss fight is difficult is if you can't aim. You're being Thor with that hammer. Yeah. La mamá de Albert Wesker. Alberta. Vestido casi igual. Con las gafas del sol. Y todo. Toda su familia es así. Yeah, it is like the Necro wall. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you should have at least, you know, like a rifle or a handgun or a magnum that does decent damage at this point. Plus, Salazar, I'm pretty sure, has a damage cap on him anyway, so he's not even getting the full 41 damage from that, I don't think. Because if he was, he should have died a lot faster than that. He should have died in like 2 hits. Yeah, remake Salazar is an actual challenge. Which is nice. I mean, yeah, he was frustrating the first time I faced him, but... hey, much better than just, you know, stuck to a wall. I mean, what was Salazar's plan after that fight if he did kill Leon? Just live in that wall for the rest of his days? That doesn't seem like a good idea, but hey, I'm not an expert. What do I know?
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Yeah, exactly. They have to actually use their brains for once.
Thank you.
What do I think about the remake? Well, I mean, I did a whole video on it, but ultimately, I really enjoyed the remake, and I would rate it almost the same as the original, actually.
Thank you.
I think, you know, the remake does things that the OG, like I think the remake does certain things better than the OG does, and the same, and vice versa. The OG does certain things better than the remake does.
What are you?
So they're pretty much even in my mind.
2.8. Thank you.
Oh wow, 48. That's a lot. Still, it's doing about 3 damage every half second, so that's doing about 6 damage a second, which is pretty good. You didn't like any of the voice actors at all? You thought they were terrible? Oh dear. Hard disagree there. I mean, apart from Lily Gao, of course. Ada was terrible. Krauser is a decent voice actor, just wasn't voicing Krauser, I felt. But I think that was the fault of the voice direction staff rather than anything else. It's RE2 Leon's VA that's dead. Yeah, I mean, like, Luis actually sounds like a Spaniard, and so does, you know, Salazar. And I mean, the Ganado voice acting is way superior as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. All the Spanish characters sound Spanish. Yeah. What the fuck? What just happened? What the fuck?
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
What's happening?
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Is this them trying to climb the ladder? Can they not? No, it's not Luis. Are these guys not programmed to climb a ladder? What? What? Did they just fall into a black hole or something? No, it doesn't self-lock me. But just, what the hell? Is it because they don't have an... Is it because they don't have an animation for climbing a ladder? Is that Ganado so tied to separate ways that he cannot climb a ladder? Because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because the village has ladders. Let's investigate this again, shall we? But they should have a climbing animation. That's the thing. And normally in this game, when enemies don't have a climbing animation, all that happens is they just stand at the bottom of a ladder. Because this is Separate Ways exclusive enemy, Leon ends up with Ada's melees. Okay, so it's definitely the ladder that's killing them. That's interesting. So the ladder makes them phase out of existence. Yeah, okay, let's see with this guy, shall we? Alright then. That was something. Alright, let's try that again, but at that ladder. Somebody should really be on Twitch clipping this, but oh well, I'll just have to make a note of it myself. Yeah, I guess they are just sort of breaking because they're not supposed to be here. They even end up randomly with like a pitchfork and things as well.
Te voy a hacer picadillo. Cógelo. Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Okay, so they can fall off it, but then they just vanish. Okay, well that was very, very confusing. Yeah, that's probably one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in the randomizer, ever. Or just in all my time of playing RE4, I think that's the strangest glitch I've ever seen. Yeah, it might be that they're getting zipped back to the village, it's just weird. Hang on, in fact, I'm gonna record this glitch happening, like, with my shadow play. No, because remember, this guy appears in the village in separate waves, in the actual village center. So you should have the 2 ladders in the village that he can climb. That's why they should have a, you know, they have a climbing animation. They should. I'm just recording this for the sake of a video.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Stepman to make life easier. Alright, slightly off that time. Damn. One day I'll get these perfect without needing the laser on. One day.
¡Un forastero!
Yeah. Back to militia ganado. Yep, electric rod guy with a wooden shield. You should get Dead Space 3 at some point, Lissandro. Looks like the polls either must be quite close if Dead Space is winning it by only 32%. Oh my god, put that down, sir. You're not licensed to carry it. Yeah, the Spanish artillery still have their grudges from separate ways, exactly. You cut your tongue with a lollipop. That almost sounds like it should be a euphemism. I see you there with that rocket. Go ahead, fire. Oh! I thought he was going to blow himself up with that, actually. Clever dick. Ow. I do indeed plan on doing a Resident Evil 4 Remake randomizer. I was thinking, because the seeds can be generated like on a website apparently, I was thinking of having viewers submit seeds for me to play. Provided that they're not, you know, too stupidly difficult, you know. Like, oh yeah, a whole village of Verdugos, you know, like that sort of nonsense. I'm not here to play Welcome to Hell or Rising of Evil. No, no, I'm concerned, Lysandra. That's making me wonder what the hell you were going to take out. I'm sure I think the rifle's fine, to be honest. I think it's supposed to work that way. Who do I hear? Someone stalking me? Dipman rifle always makes me think it should have the, you know, Gmod ragdoll sound effect.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Ah! Yeah,
What are
something
you
about
selling?
people submitting their seed to me or whatever.
Thank you.
Rifle action bolt, yeah. And the anxiety
What are you
inducer, yeah.
buying? Is that all?
7.1.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Attach your case XL.
Thank
Merchant, you beautiful man. Wow, the handgun. You see, people don't normally give me their seed. Normally they're craving mine. Anyway. On the cheek. The fact that you feel you had to specify. You know, when you think about it, telling somebody to spread their cheeks could be an alternate way of telling them to smile. Well, you know, I like to keep you on your toes sometimes, Lysandra.
Thank you.
Alright. Broken Butterfly or Killer 7?
Come back anytime.
I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna see which one upgrades better. Because the Killer 7 starting with 9 damage doesn't
What are
mean
you
anything, because it
buying?
could end up, you know, 90 in the next upgrade. So, we'll start with that and we'll see what it does.
What are you buying?
Okay, so there's no upgrades available for it yet. Okay. If I do that. Combine them for the Killer Butterfly, yeah.
Welcome.
Okay, then what about the Broken
Got
Butterfly?
some rare.
What is
What
that
are
like?
you buying? What's
Yeah, I'm actually going to keep this ammo here.
What are you buying? Thank you.
21.
Thank you.
Oh, currently not amazing, but
What are you buying?
it'll serve its purpose, I guess.
Come.
I'd say the exclusive upgrade might be something fierce, so we'll just have to see. Oh, I hear that regenerator. Or is it an Iron Maiden? Iron Maiden would be something different. That is an Iron Maiden. Oh yeah, this in VR is an arm workout, yeah. Fortunately, I have pretty strong arms, so it doesn't bother me. Thank you, Silver Ghost. Kind of funny that the handgun becomes available, Silver Ghost handgun becomes available in the randomizer, and then Silver Ghost appears in the chat. Okay. Is anything supposed to be in that? Is there like a snake somewhere or whatever? It looked to be. Alright, that's something. Okay, what's in here? Is it going to be a bunch of Krausers? Eh, no. Oh, Ganados. Oh, there's a Salda in there who's heard me. Oh, well, he had no health. The chainsaw sound bugs because since they're not programmed to be here, it doesn't load in their sound files. Same thing happens with JJ. His Gatling gun, instead of having the Gatling gun sound, will have the sound of the nearest available sound. So in Village, he'll have a Cabron gun, because it will be the sound of the female Ganado saying Cabron. Or it'll sound like dynamite exploding, or it'll sound like a door opening or closing, or... So he has some very interesting sounds.
Help me, Leon!
What have you got for me, merchant?
Rare. What are you selling?
Anything new?
What are you buying?
Oh, 8 is hardly worth it.
Thank
46. Alright, so 46, 8. I feel like that's really not worth it. Let me check something.
you. What are you, boy? What are you selling?
Actually, no. Doesn't matter. Ignore me.
Welcome.
Okay. That enough? Oh, almost. Bad angle here. Damn it. Oops. Impatience is getting the better of me. There we go. Gracias, bye. Okay. How nice of him to walk in front of his friend there. Oh, that was almost a triple. Damn it. Can I hit this shot? Yeah, there we go. Well, a 16 shot you still have saved from RE4. You identify as a 32-year-old player. Yeah, that sounds about right. When we made an inventory, we're talking about an inventory. I believe I remember the one. I still remember annoying everybody by the fact that you can flip things in the inventory. Like you can do that with the ammo. And how cursed it was to everybody, they just didn't like that. Wonder, is it going to be more of those guys that are in there again? Let's find out. It is. Oh, one of them has a rocket launcher. So what are we gonna have instead of regenerators, I wonder? Dante from Devil May Cry 3, yeah. Supercell, maybe. I mean, Supercell's been appearing quite a lot in this randomizer. So I'm curious about that. Yeah, we haven't really had JJ, have we? So JJ would be a, you know, pleasant surprise. You know, 5-1 is another, like, long chapter. Hunnigan without glasses. And to beat some meat. Yeah, I mean, 5-1's pretty brutal because you've got like JJ, you've got the regenerators, you've got the Iron Maiden, and you've got all of the militia guys in between. Like, it's a long, brutal chapter. There you go, vicinity of vicinity. Oh, Novice. Very weak Novice. Yep, beat the meat for the sweet milky cedar, however the line goes. Oh, Mendez again. You look a little cold here, Mendez. Thought I'd heat you up. Yeah, that's the face most people make. God, System of a Down is such a hoot. It's funny when I was talking about, you know, the cat house and stuff before, because in the last stream, because I remember, like, you know, singing our hearts out to Chop Suey. Yeah. I don't know what the conversation was, but you agree. Referencing a song by System of a Down. One RE4 music video that I've always felt was timeless as well, and it's always been a favourite of mine, was the Die Another Day music video by Castor Troy. Because yes, I even remember the guy who made it. Should be on YouTube somewhere. You know, if I had the editing time, I would probably go and, like, remaster some of these, you know, timeless music videos. You know, HD project footage kind of stuff. The first Street Fighter X Tekken, yeah, technically is an AMV when you think about it. I'm just upset I lost all of my Dragon Ball Z AMVs from back in the day. Garador's got a very shiny necklace, doesn't he? And Garador's got a gold chain round his neck. Ow. Trying to Die Another Day one? Give that a watch, it's great. Shot it. Hold your wish. Oh, hi, Luis.
What's this?
Get in here. Help me.
I owe you one, Leon.
Thank you, Wisebot, for your continued support. What have we got? Oh! Don Jose! Don't worry, Don Jose, I'll pretend you're the Iron Maiden. And if it was Verdugo, that would be way worse. I mean, I've had Verdugo before. It wouldn't have been horrendous. They don't have no CD or anything.
Welcome. Got a selection. What are you selling? Thank you. Thank you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, this area is gorgeous. The game in general just is. Hot Wheels Highway 35 and Accelerators kind of cemented a lot of the music you'd listen to down the years. I think for me it was actually like Dragon Ball Z music videos and stuff, and the AMVs that were made for the clans that we had in the days of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 when it was just out. So we actually had clans for the tournaments using our created characters. So it was like the Anime Warriors, the Dynasty Devils, and there was a few others, but those were the two ones I remember the most. Welcome back, game. To be honest, now that I think about it, I think it was actually the Dragon Ball Z movies themselves that kind of got me into a lot of rock music. I mean, apart from the fact that, you know, like, I was, you know, I grew up listening to things like, you know, the Rolling Stones, The Who, and everything. But because, you know, like, the American releases of the first Dragon Ball Z movies actually included, like, a rock soundtrack. So you had, you know, Drowning Pool, Finger 11, Pantera, Slow Roosevelt, Haji's Kitchen, ION, Gravity Pool, Disturbed, what's the other one? Saliva. You know, like, they just had so many amazing bands that, you know, were Deftones as well. And so yeah, it was just, I think that's what sort of solidified my love for rock music. Okay, feel free to share the Pantera story privately. Hot Topic Sparking Zero doesn't have OG Dragon Ball GT and Z movie villains like Coolers. No, by the way. Oh no, it's like no, I definitely agree. I think they will have them, you know, because it's boasting to have such a huge character roster. I'm pretty sure it'll have them. 'Cause every Dragon Ball Z game pretty much has. And yeah, I mean, you don't need to apologize to me for like growing up, you know, when DLC wasn't a thing, because I'm the same. You know, I'm fine for DLC when it's you know, well done, effectively. You know, when it's worth the money. What I don't agree with, I think like Leon's definitely like a Evanescence, Linkin Park kind of guy, to be honest. But the thing with DLC these days and why it's such a stupid thing is that so many games nowadays are released with like half of their content, and then it's like, oh, we'll make the other half of the game DLC. You know? And it's like, that isn't particularly fair. You know, that's just money grabbing at that point. You know, I am fine if, say, RE4 Remake down the line, not going to happen, but say it did, that they decided to do the Dark Side Chronicles story of Krauser and Leon in the South American jungle facing the T. Veronica virus. Say they made that a DLC campaign for RE4 Remake, or, you know, they decided, listening to the fans, to not only bring in the PRL 412 into the remake, but also gave an Assignment Ada style side thing where you play as Luis. And they made that, you know, and made it like $10 or something. That is fine by me. Absolutely fine. But what a lot of AAA games seem to do these days is it's the equivalent of releasing RE4 Remake, and you buy for only up to, say, the castle for $60, and then you have to pay another $30 for the island. Like, that's the way AAA gaming seems to go a lot of the time. It's like, no, fuck off. Like, fuck off with that nonsense. You know, I just think it should be sort of priced around the hours spent on it. And, you know, it's like, and even things like Street Fighter, where it's like, oh, you know, you can buy cosmetics, but it's going to be like 5 to 10 quid or whatever for it. Like, nah, no. See, this is why people mod things. And it's why Capcom went crazy about mods, because it's like, oh no, people are modding the cosmetics that we expect you to pay, you know, an arm and a leg for. Yeah, Street Fighter 5, yeah. Deftones was your first concert in 2016 when you were 9. Closest stage, my dad put me on his shoulders. Gino saw me and said, what's up, long? Oh, that's cool. My first concert ever was in 2008, and it was Bullet for My Valentine. And also there, the support acts for Bullet for My Valentine, that concert, the first support act was Black Tide. So Lissandro, you know, be jealous. I've seen Black Tide live. Lacuna Coil. And then the third support act was Lamb of God, and they got booed off the stage. Because it wasn't the right crowd for Lamb of God. It just wasn't. So they basically got shouted off stage because everybody just wanted Bullet for My Valentine to come on already. So yeah, so my first concert was Bullet for My Valentine. And I remember that concert fondly. And you know, like singing along to some of the songs, like, you know, and it's interesting sometimes, like, you know, to be at a concert with somebody that you are, because at the time I was there with someone that I was in love with at the time. They didn't know at that time though that I was, and so like to be with them singing along to, you know, some of the more like love themed songs that Bullet for My Valentine has, that was quite a magical experience. Then my second concert was Children of Bodom. So I have had the great misfortune of having to endure Cannibal Corpse live, which I did not enjoy one bit. Cannibal Corpse are just a meme to me. Like, they're that's not even music; it's just noise, as far as I'm concerned. But Children of Bodom were fun to see live. That was a lot of fun. And it's funny how most bands say that they just love Glasgow. That Glasgow is just a great venue because we're all nuts. Then my... Oh, Tears Don't Fall. Yes. All these things I hate revolve around me. Four Words to Choke Upon was the first bullet from my Valentine song I ever heard. 4 Words to Choke Upon. That's what hooked me on them. What's the other one? Is it like Hearts on Fire or something like that? I can't remember what the bloody name of it is. Then you've got things like Waking the Demon and all of that. Then my third big concert that I went to was Metallica. So I've seen Metallica live as well. And what a show that was. You know, those guys know how... They're not my favorite band in the world or whatever, but by God, they know how to put on a show. That was great seeing them. So yeah. In fact, that concert was recorded. Only the audio, but the audio was recorded, so the audio is out there. The live performance in Glasgow in 2009. It's out there. It was March 2009. Yeah, RE4 PS2 is interesting because of how packed with content it was, considering the fact that Sony didn't want it to be on 2 discs, and that's why the quality of the game graphically and the audio quality had to be reduced. It's kind of weird, because if the PS2 version of RE4 had been allowed to be 2 discs, it would have been hands down the best edition of the game. It would have blown the GameCube out of the water. But it, you know, they didn't do that. Yeah, Kane and Meds, yeah, sometimes I could do with that. Deftones, Metallica, Pantera, Fall Out Boy, what? Nice. You see, the thing is, I probably would have seen more bands live. I also saw a couple Spanish bands live as well. But they're very low level. They were low level concerts, so I doubt anybody would know who they are. But you know, if I hadn't moved to Spain in 2009, I probably would have seen a lot more bands live. It's just because most bands don't come here, and the ones that do tend to come to like Madrid. So I would have to spend like a whole weekend away just to see them. So yeah. Yeah, Darian, and the original GameCube version of RE4 didn't have separate ways. And did not have the PRL 412 or the Mafia costume. So yeah. And then there's some Xbox 360 versions of the game that don't have mercenaries. For some stupid reason. Oh, another Garador, hi. Ow, 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 ow. Oh dear. Well, that's a bag. Yeah, this seed really loves Garadors.
Wait.
One band I really want to see live, and it's because they're probably all round my favourite band, would definitely be Shinedown. I really want to see them live. Fuck it, I just want to go like clubbing again. Like an actual decent rock club. Yep. There's a lot of Shinedown songs that mean a lot to me for various reasons. "45" was the first Shinedown song I ever heard. And I was immediately hooked on them. Second Chance, that's another great song. I remember one of my past relationships, our like love song was If You Only Knew. Then Burning Bright makes me think of one of my exes because they ended up turning to like drink and drugs and everything, and yeah.
Wait.
Shed Some Light, I think, is probably the Shinedown song that I relate to the most. I think that's the one that sort of describes me as a person quite well. And obviously, Sound of Madness as well is, you know, a big one.
Follow me.
Fun fact, the first album I ever bought was Linkin Park's Meteora.
Looks like this is...
Because for a very long time, Numb was my favourite song of all time.
What is that thing?
It's a Gatling gun, Ashley. It's a Gatling gun. It shoots things. Get in there. Okay. Hi, JJ. How you doing? OG RPD outfit or remake one? I think I kind of prefer the OG, to be honest. It's no surprise it was one shot, Diane. This is a 41 damage rifle, so headshots are doing like 410 damage. But yeah, there's a lot of bands I absolutely love and would love to see live, you know. Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace.
Hide.
Ah, he's got a bit more health. Not much more though. Yeah, Broken Butterfly is normally 50 max, but remember this is a randomizer. Plus, most enemies in the game actually have a damage cap. So like the chainsaws, you can only do 7.5 damage to, and that's it, you can't do any more. 5-finger death punch, yeah. It's another I like. If you have me on Discord, you should be able to see my Spotify playlists. I think you'll learn a lot about me through those.
Follow me.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's hope it's enemies that will not attack her.
Use this.
Oh, hi, Luis. Yeah, the semi-auto rifle can also go through 2 shields. I should really bring up my Spotify playlist actually and have a look at it. Yeah, no Bucket Man so far.
this?
Let me open Spotify on my phone.
Man, this never ends.
I mean, for not being a trained soldier, he's pretty good, yeah. I mean, that said, depending on Luis's age, he could have spent time in the military. Because for a while that was actually mandatory in Spain, especially under the dictatorship of Franco. Oh dear. Huh. I wonder, will it let me? Ah! Perfect. Yeah, Luises are new actually. Yeah, let's see for some of my bands, shall we? Let me go through some. Where's one of my good playlists? Alright, like Cat House Nostalgia. So these are like from my times in the Cat House. So obviously we've got Shinedown, Linkin Park, 3 Days Grace, Bullet for My Valentine, Stained, Breaking Benjamin, Red, Creed, Skillet, Nickelback of course, 1000 Foot Crutch, Evanescence, Trapped, Seether, Papa Roach, how could I forget Papa Roach? Crossfade, Saliva, Story of the Year, A Day to Remember, Slipknot, Stone Sour, Three Doors Down, Default, Pod or POD, depending how you want to call them that, Soil, Buckcherry, Limp Bizkit, Nirvana, System of a Down, Children of Bodom, Lacuna Coil, Black Tide, Demon Hunter, Killswitch Engage, Rob Zombie, Machine Supremacy, Hollywood Undead, El Nino, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Rammstein, Korn, Bon Jovi, the X's, Sum 41, Fuel, Simple Plan, The Offspring, 30 Seconds to Mars, Hoobastank, Green Day, American Pearl, Deftones, Jimmy Eat World, you know, it's... And that's just one playlist, you know, there's others. You want your 2000 era trench coat with black hair with your mates, yeah. No, Lauren Mendez and remake says take care of the... Yeah. You like the merchant being his granddad, even though it's not true. Coheed and Cambria, that's another one. Let's see, what are some other ones that I've got here? Poets of the Fall. Cold Rain. Our Last Night. Arrows to Athens. Daughtry. Decipher Down. The X's. Bush. Cell Dweller. Hinder. Trust Company. Chevelle. A Perfect Circle. I think every Resident Evil fan at some point has heard of Perfect Circle because of the trailer for the fourth live-action movie. You know, The Outsider. Dayshell. Cavo. Try and find ones. Thriving Ivory. Flaw. All That Remains. You know, there's a lot. Yeah, it depends how long Mendez was able to hold off the Plaga for. Because eventually he just became a puppet for Sadler anyway. Oh yeah, there's so many bands. Like, even like for the Dragon Ball Z movies, I mean, for example, Finger Eleven, Dust for Life, American Pearl, Disturbed, Deftones, Breaking Point, Boy Hits Car, Drowning Pool, El Gato, Dusu, The Aleph, Slow Roosevelt, Spoon-Fed Tribe, Pantera, Typo Negative, you know, Brave Combo, Dream Theater, Slaughter, Saliva, Sum 41, you know. Between that and Doom, like, there was no hope for me to not be a rock fan, you know?
Wait.
Oh, hi, Mendez? JJ. I'm just gonna call him Murphy now. Murphy! Sorry. A random memory from deep in my mind just came out there for the whole Murphy thing. I just unlocked like a... God, the Sarkasuka's lower iceberg is, it's a big one. Fucking Murphy. To explain the Murphy thing, right? So, I remember walking down the street near where I lived, in Mulgai, with some friends, and I saw this old couple packing up their car. They were obviously going somewhere, and they had this golden retriever, and it was sitting in the car and everything. And then we walked past them, so then they were behind us, and then all of a sudden we hear the old dear go, "For goodness sake, Murphy, get back in the car!" And now that was probably her clapping at the dog to get back in the car, but my friend and I both looked at each other because we both immediately imagined her just bitch slapping the golden retriever across the face for some reason. And so Murphy became this sort of running joke. And we ended up referring one of the assist trophies in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. We ended up calling Murphy. It's not his actual name. You know, he has I can't remember the actual name of the assist trophy, but whenever he appeared, we would just shout Murphy. So, yeah, there's a bit more lore for you. Yeah, lore dumps his Leon's meanderings. Yeah, Ashley's just like, what is he talking about?
Follow me.
Yeah, holding out for a bucket man. There's gotta be one somewhere. There's gotta be.
Leave it to me, Leon.
Yeah, in every cutscene Mendez beats Leon, but to be fair, in every cutscene Mendez takes Leon by surprise. Apart from that one, you know, that very first scene where Leon just stops using his brain and decides, yeah, I've got a gun, but sure, let's just kick the guy.
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
Wait.
2, 3. Yay, we did it. We opened the door. Yeah, he is a kind of Mr. X type, which kind of makes you wonder why Leon thought kicking him was a good idea. Leon's not the brightest.
Leave it to me, Leon.
I mean, I know Ada says he's practically a genius, but there's other times where, you know, I feel like there's a line between genius and sheer stupidity, and Leon is the type that seems to use that line as a skipping rope. But then so am I, so, you know. Oh, actual militia Ganado for a change. On this part being cut, I'm quite happy for that, to be honest. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna die. Oh no, he's still alive. Perfect. Go away. I'm actually quite happy that they basically fuse this and the boulder, the wrecking ball into one. I think that was actually a smart move on Capcom's part. Because both bits are kind of tedious, so hey, Adrian. The poll refers to all Doom games. So if I was to do a Doom marathon, I would be starting from the original Doom all the way up to the modern Dooms. Things can be different and fun, but also becoming exceedingly tedious.
I'm leaving it to you.
Why they're still behind there? Oh dear. Dynamites and Ashley are not a good combination. Hello, sir. The problem is a lot of the like Ashley parts, you just feel like there are bits that you just have to get through. You know, so it's like once Ashley's gone, you can play the game again, sort of thing. Hello, sir. Also, I have a little something on the way that I bought that should allow me to record Nintendo Wii gameplay, specifically of the Wii version of RE4, and things like Umbrella Chronicles, in full HD. So it won't be the crunchy 480p quality anymore. So look out for that next week. What's the scariest game on the Wii? I'm not sure, to be honest. Super Monkey Ball. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And this is the area that's in separate ways, by the way. For anyone wondering. There really wasn't as many areas cut as you think. That's the thing, like, a lot of people feel that there were areas cut when really they were just sort of remixed. So unless you know the game intimately, you might not notice it. Why do I feel like this is going to become an upcoming video that I'm going to have to do, where it's like comparing all the set, you know, the locations in both games, just to show how few areas were actually cut in the end.
Come back.
Merchant's being a bit stingy, I think, now. Or is he? Or is this everything upgraded? Well, Broken Butterfly isn't upgraded yet, so... Hola, Eric.
I can feel.
Yo llevo mucho tiempo jugando los juegos de Doom. No he jugado todos, pero el primer juego de Doom, el original, fue mi primer juego. O sea que ya tengo mucha experiencia. Yeah, I mean, if we want to talk about laziness when it comes to RE4, then the OG Separate Ways is a fantastic example of being lazy. Yeah, the pendulum axe room thing's the only one that got no real equivalent. Yeah, OG Separate Ways had the battleship part. That's pretty much the only, like, when I'm talking about laziness, think about the first, you know, 3 chapters of Separate Ways. Hell, maybe even, no, first 4 chapters, technically. It's all just rehashed areas from the main campaign. I mean, chapters 1 and 2 are literally just being, you know, walk through the village repeatedly. You know, it's only by, you know, chapter 4 are you really encountering any relatively new areas. I didn't think you heard me for a moment there, sir. I am going to do a review of Separate Ways, both the, you know, a comparative review, like I did with the main campaign. Because it is kind of ridiculous how much got rehashed in the original. You don't need to apologize for an opinion. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, before I do the Separate Ways review, I'm going to record a playthrough of both. You know, both the original and the remake, and upload those. And in that way I've got the footage. Oh, God. Stiff and sore. I'm stiff and not in a fun way.
Been a long time, comrade. Krauser. I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you? You're the one.
Hell, you're allowed to even be negative. Just, it's more just like, you know,
as expected.
argue your
After
case,
all,
you know,
and I
justify
both know
things.
Where we come from.
The things that annoy me are people that will just come in and say a thing and they show that they have no idea what they're talking about. That's annoying.
Developed, that's all.
Or people that think, you know, that
Leave Ashley out of this.
their opinion is
Oh, I
fact
needed
when
her
it is
like that.
purely a
Trust me.
subjective
Like you,
opinion thing.
I'm American.
You got her involved just for that?
Yeah, that's true.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella.
I think the reason for that, Lisandro, is because the original model for the grenades, I think, was actually that shape. I think. And then they changed it. And so they just didn't change it on his model.
Ada.
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
Yeah,
You may be
I suppose Assignment Ada is a bit more fresh, you know, like fresh in
in
separate ways. The only thing I don't understand with Simon Ada is why so many people clamber for it, especially in the
You knew
remake,
each other?
More or less.
when it's just a
Maybe it's about
non-canon
time you
side
told me the
mode.
reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, I like to think that when Krauser was jumping up, Leon just grabbed his knife and got up. Because we don't see Leon stand up either. Oops. I was looking at the chat. Yeah, I mean, the remake should have had the Simon Ada outfit. I mean, fortunately we've got, you know, modders for that. Yeah, no, I like the Simon Ada outfit as well. It's more practical than, you know, a butterfly dress and, you know, high heels. Oh yeah, should do my obligatory sit in the seat. Okay, so what is it going to turn into, I wonder?
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you selling? Thank
Mia Isabella.
Thank you. What are you buying? Thank
It's
you.
25. Okay,
Come back anytime.
bit dull. It would be funny if it was like Armadura, but with his health. Guess we'll find out. Okay, hi you three. Man time. Until he does that. Hey Seth. You missed the mother of all glitches. Never in my near 20 years of playing RE4 have I seen a glitch like I saw today. All thanks to the randomizer. You three should go on tour with you two. Yeah, and the U8. That reminds me of that one anecdote when you two were in Glasgow. And Bono was talking about charity and he was like, you know, every time I clap my hands, a child dies of starvation in Africa. And some guy in the crowd in Glasgow just shouted out, "Then stop clapping your hands, you evil cunt." Like... I've never said the boss wasn't good, although unfortunately he has a bit of an ammo sink. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh well, whatever. Doing it the old-fashioned way because I forgot my strat because I was too busy looking at stuff. Again, in terms of, again, this boss wasn't cut. He was not cut from RE4 Remake. He's in separate ways. And better written as well. Because at least now he's actually got a background instead of just being this random unexplained thing that comes out of nowhere. Too busy to finish the latest event and some other stuff. Oh, that's good, Seth. Yeah, I finished the graffiti event earlier today as well myself, actually. See, I wasn't really mad about him being cut. Because he is just an ammo sink. No worries, Gabe. Welcome back. Alright. On fire grenades, we can agree with that. I don't understand why they remove fire grenades. And why we have two types of hand grenade, with one of them being useless. Yeah, it's funny the things that were removed. It's kind of funny how for a randomizer, which should be harder, I've got all of these healing items. Oh, interesting. I like how you make that sound as if I'm a very difficult person to please, which is the furthest thing from the truth. You know what? Yeah, I imagine it would be. I'll need to give them a try myself at some point. Yeah, the hand grenades in this, you know, in this are great, and then in the remake they decided to just nerf them for some reason. Yeah, just to me it doesn't make sense why they have the regular hand grenades, then they have the heavy grenades. Like, can we not just have the fire grenades back? Crouser's bow would have been interesting to have. But, oh well. I feel like that's something that, you know, they could have done for, like, mercs. Is have each character have, like, a unique weapon or something. And then make that weapon unlockable in the main campaign if you manage to get, like, top rank on all maps with that character. Yeah, I don't. As I say, I don't intend of increasing my world level anytime soon. So, yeah, I'll definitely be done at world level 7 or 8. I'm not even at AR 58. I don't think I think I'm at like 56 or 57. Pretty sure I'm not at far 8. At 58 yet. Yeah, Silencer was wasted potential, but at the same time, there wasn't a lot of use for it either. So it was one of these. I can understand why it was cut. But for the remake, it should have been in there, yeah. With the sneak mechanics in the remake, the silencer should have been incorporated. In the OG, it's fine that it's not there. It doesn't really fit into the gameplay loop of the OG. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see your world records. I really should get that Merc's Guide for remake done. Welcome back, Lissandro. Okay. My inventory is looking a little bit full. Well, there's optional stealth portions in the remake. You don't have to stealth it. Yeah, just enjoy it, get the RPD uniform, you know. No, Krauser isn't weak to the knife because of his bad arm. He's weak to the knife as a gameplay mechanic because his whole thing is using the knife and being close combat. It's just like a unique gimmick that they gave him. Oh, good lord, okay. I mean, who knows, Seth? Maybe you can be the one to, one of the ones to test my, guide when I make it. Okay, that's not fair. Oh, Christ, okay. Silent Hill, which one? The first one? Because if it's the first one, pay very close attention to explore all areas thoroughly. Pay very close attention to in-game files. The puzzles in that game are very obscure, but the answers are in the files. Oh no, I meant as in like, you know, I make the guide and your first time playing the Mercs, you can, you know, tell me if there's anything I'm missing out of it. Who was it that was saying that we needed more JJ? Woo. Sí, he jugado el Resident Evil 4 Remake. Tengo muchos vídeos en mi canal. También hay clips aquí en Twitch.
What is it that you fight for, comrade?
My past, I
Porgies.
suppose.
Umbrella.
Without Virus, do you still think he's still a fighter than Chris Leon Cruz? That is a tough question because I don't understand what you're asking. Okay, Seth, noted. Wesker without Virus. Is he still a better fighter than Chris Leon or Krauser? It's hard to say because we didn't see much of Wesker without his Virus, but I mean we know that he is a very accomplished martial artist, so he probably could beat them. Yeah, of course, Seth. Oh, Leon's disappeared.
2 down, 1 more to go, Krauser.
We'll see about that.
Leon has mastered the art of standing so perfectly still he practically becomes invisible.
Krauser. Prepare for your death, Leon.
Leon doesn't pick up his TMP probably because it breaks when he throws it. Ow. Krauser has dementia. I think Krauser's about. I don't see him being one. But I try not to think about Krauser in a sexual way. I'm not Paolo. That would be up to Leon. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll let Leon choose. Well, we know Leon's not the weakest. Because Darren, RE6 proved that Leon and Triss will fight to a stalemate. They're evenly matched. Pues mira mi canal de YouTube. Tengo muchos vídeos del remake, Los Mercenarios. Tengo directos jugando el modo historia. Tengo vídeos jugando el modo historia. Es que no lo juego tanto como el original, pero sí lo juego. I haven't seen that video, Gabe, but I do know that Wesker uses like a lot of Muay Thai and like kickboxing and things like that, and Taekwondo and all of that. He also uses Tiger Uppercut, like from Street Fighter and things. I say I would do whatever Leon wanted. Space? No, I don't. No, I do. You know what happened in a passionate night. Oh my. Hello, Alan. When you were young, you thought Mike was hunk. Well, that's definitely something. Probably going to be waiting for Mike for a fortnight. Well, to be fair, Darren, it's not as crazy as the ones who argued with me about Ashley being underage. The number of people that complain, you know, that make that claim is insane. Yeah, Mike's eyes are yellow for some reason. But here's the thing, Wesker's eyes in RE4 are actually blue. Fun fact. Well, 12 isn't even a teen. 12 is preteen. No, as I say, it's funny that people actually argued with me once about Ashley being underage. And it's just like, you know, data is there. In the RE1 remake, when he takes his eyes, the glasses off and his eyes are yellow. I think you mean Umbrella Chronicles, because Wesker never takes his glasses off in remake. He always has them on. Yay, something. Ashley's underage. They tell you while they look up her skirt. Exactly. Like they're telling on themselves a little bit, are they not? What kind of weird dance is this? He has an itch. No, not Dark Side Chronicles, Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, no, that's Umbrella Chronicles you're thinking of. But his eyes then glow red. But his natural eye color, I think, is supposed to be blue. I mean, it's blue in RE4 anyway. Umbrella Chronicles has the Shinkiro, yeah. Probably shouldn't use the rifle so much. Just in case I have a much harder fight coming up. Ow. Yeah, Leon's... Well, I think the thing is, you know, you've got to, I think that's more down to the turret guy's aim. Because the bullets are fast, but the turret is slow. Oh yeah, the opening code Veronica, yeah. Which Resident Evil Apocalypse had to, like, steal and then somehow make worse. Jesus Christ, dude. Each bullet's doing like 3 damage. I'm going to move it Mach 5 with a Dipman glitch. I always found it funny when people asked if the Dipman glitch was in the VR version. Like, oh yeah, let me just make myself go 4 times faster. No, unfortunately you don't become the Flash while playing RE4 VR. Or maybe I'm just not playing it right. Alright. Damn, killed him. Yeah, you're gonna have to suffer through Liligo. Fortunately, she's not in it too much, unless they're playing separate ways. Well, Deadman in VR technically is there, because you've got the fast forward mode where the entire game runs at twice the speed. So there's that. Okay, what have we got? Lots of shield guys for some reason. Interesting. Do I have a water barrel handy? I do indeed. Hydrate. Always have water on me. I'm gonna ruin that guy's day. Yeah, more people watch on YouTube than Twitch. But Twitch allows you to, you know, clip the best moments from the stream. Can I group all of these guys up? That would be nice. Okay, I hate shield guys. It'd be nice if Mike could do his, you know, job. But I guess that's not happening. No. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. That's always what I like to hear. Yeah, and in the 60 FPS version, because their cooldown is slower, they can like chain knock you if you're not careful. You will die to my knife. Oh well, never mind. Oh, now you want to do something, Mike. Bit late for that. I'm leaving. The shields that I hate the most are the metal shields in Mercs 3D. I hope those guys catch fire. Oh, more ganadores, this time armored. Oh, that's a scary image. Yep, 3D EX8 flashbacks. That looked quite fancy, didn't it? Nothing worse than getting battering rammed, falling under Ashley skirt and her calling you a pervert to run salt in the room. Rub salt in the wound, yes. Alright. I wouldn't say that's the biggest mystery in Resident Evil 4. I would say the bigger mystery is the green jacket person. Seth, you would have loved last night when I went on a rant about RE6 for about 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, so what are we dealing with? It's not going to be a regenerator, I don't hear it, so we'll just open this up. Yeah, who drops the crane for Leon and against you three? It's a merchant. Oh yeah, I've never used a Bible to play a public versus lobby in RE6, yeah.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale.
Yeah.
What are you
I'll try and like highlight it on Twitch later and I'll send it to you. Because it was quite the rant I went on and people thoroughly found it hilarious. Just as I was systematically breaking down the stupidity of that game. 52. So that broken butterfly is basically the same as the original one. It just has less ammo. Nice one, randomizer. Nice one. Oh, we've got regenerators and Krauser. Oh, there's Krauser. Hi, Krauser. So that's separate ways timing. But no, I mean, Gabe, you're allowed to, you know, enjoy things and everything. You know, if you enjoy RE6, then by all means, enjoy it. But the game has some serious problems. And that's what I tend to rant about, and it's what I don't like about the game, ultimately. It's just all the things that are problematic. Okay, this is interesting. Yep, Krauser needed another taste of Leon's knife. I think the only thing, if I make that RE6 video where I rant about it, I think what I should probably do is actually offer like a better version of the game, like if I was to make it, kind of thing. Ah, regenerator with a lot of health in the war room. See, I wouldn't even say it's a good game. I think it has the potential to be a good game. A lot of stuff in there that, you know, better direction would have made an amazing game. Me alegro mucho, Max, y gracias. It's just gonna be a remaster. ¿Desde cuándo? Desde hace 3 horas. So it's a remaster with a couple things that are gonna be a little different. Character designs and such, but it's basically just a remaster. Oh dear, there was nothing I could have done there. That guy was a COD player, camping like that. Gracias. Aunque ya está terminando, vamos. ¿Dónde aprendí a hablar español? En España, donde vivo. Ow. I'm fine switching weapons to be that annoying. I mean, I do like that in, you know, from RE5 onward we can just quick switch, which does make life easier. But I don't mind the, you know, going into the inventory thing. Yeah, I haven't seen him well in streams. That guy that defended the Bible will play RE6 versus. Oh, yes. Oh, God. I mean, we know if I make that RE6 video, the comments are going to be, you know, it's going to be like memer mining. That was something. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Yeah, it's kind of that idea, like if the game came out today, what Dead Rising would be like. I do go for the dick. It's, you know, you always got to go for their weak spot. That's just how it is. Remember, in Resident Evil, it's headshots that count. They never specified which head. Even Barry shot a zombie in the ass. Trying to harvest Leon's eggs. Oh, they can't have him. Yeah, one more opportunity for Bucket Man. Oh, Chrysler. Oh, Chrysler just shrugged that off. Yeah, we know what Chad Krauser enjoys. Hey, you get used to it, Lissandro. I've been accused of, you know, cheating in RE4 and all of that. Remember that one guy that,
Wait.
claimed that I cheat in my no damage playthroughs because the time and the in-game clock is different from the video? Not knowing that between recordings I might be sitting in the inventory or in the save screen and the in-game clock still goes when you're in the typewriter screen.
Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling?
Yeah, ganado is Spanish for cattle. That's the idea that Sadler is their shepherd.
Come back anytime. Follow me. Wait.
Oh, so close to having Bucket Man. So close. Oh, there's a cell. Yeah, my hopes got up as well. This randomizer's had a lot of supercell, to be honest.
Follow me.
And a lot of cells, now that I think about it. Or as I mentioned earlier, I called them Cell. Kinda wish Cell would appear. That made things interesting. Might finally get an RE4 boss that I can't beat. How long you been here with us all? I could probably tell you, actually. I mean, you can check the Discord server if you, like, search for your posts by year or whatever. And then just, like, sort it from the oldest, it'll tell you. That's kind of how long it's been. Well, it's been a bit longer than that, but, you know, you get the point. But I can give you a rough idea. Yeah, it was whenever the stuff with Enigma was happening. But I can give you a rough idea. Let me find it. Go into my Snapchat. It's been at least 2 years. Probably coming up for 3. Salvador Vegeta. Which is close to how they pronounce it in Japanese with the Vegeta.
Wait.
Okay.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Yeah, you were 14 game because it wasn't
What are you
long
selling?
after the whole thing happened
Is that
to
all,
you.
stranger?
with a certain someone.
Thank you. I'll buy it at a high. Thank you. Thank you. Come back any time.
For the cabin fight, the farm has a dead wolf. Maybe our boy got caught. No. Yeah, you Discord, you joined Discord in 2021. Ah, you're welcome, Gabe. At the end of the day, it's having been through, you know, similar stuff. You know, we've all got to watch out for each other. Hello, Hendrigo. You are Brazil. The entire country is represented by you. You are the country personified, brought to life, incarnated in human form. Oh, was I not supposed to skip the cutscene, Massandro? Why? What's wrong? Oh, okay. I'll restart then. Sorry.
Wait. Welcome. Got a selection of what are you selling? Thank you. Come back any time.
I think I've got enough magnum ammo. Well, how was he going to pick up Krauser's knife? Again, like, it probably went over the edge, like behind that barrel somewhere. Or maybe it never came back down. Maybe it just, that's it, it sailed off into fucking space or something.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
And that's it, it's gone, that's in space.
You okay?
I've been better.
Also, I think something that people forget is that the handles of Leon's knife and Krauser's knife are completely different.
American prevailing is a cliche that only happens in your Hollywood movies.
Yeah, that's the last,
Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me.
that's the last case,
To
that's
show
how
my
big it looks,
appreciation,
normally.
I will help you awaken from your world of cliches.
Yeah, also confirms the knife was not in his knife holster. Xbox or PlayStation, it's PC, it's a randomizer. Oh. Do that too soon. Oh, that didn't work. No, Gabe, the knife that Leon threw was Krauser's knife, it wasn't his own. Because his knife is in his holster the entire time. That was what the whole argument yesterday was about. Okay. Go on. Yeah, I mean, because you see him pick it up after the knife fight. Yeah, Gabe, I made a whole video on it because this is a whole thing that people don't understand about the game. Like, there was this misconception that the knife that Leon has after the knife fight in-game is Krauser's, which it isn't. Yeah, it's... people just invent things sometimes. Yeah, it did feel like in some ways that like Capcom had been watching my videos with some of the stuff that ended up in the remake. You have something interesting for me to check out?
Hang on, sweetheart.
Okay, here we go. Posting in the stream chat's probably not the best place. It's probably better sending it to me on Discord. I'll be sure to take a look. But yeah, Gabe, it's like even on the video that I did, you know, debunking the whole Leon Krauser knife thing, there were still people on the video itself arguing that I was wrong. Like, even though I show all the in-game evidence of it and everything, it's... people are dumb. Gracias, 5. Thank you. So, what are my stats? 87%, 954, 6 deaths. 6 deaths isn't that bad. ¿Cuántas veces jugué Resident Evil 4? No sé, miles. Tal vez miles. I think it's just people believe something and they can't accept evidence to the contrary. That's just how it is. Sí, tengo Discord. El enlace está en las descripciones de mi videos en YouTube. Yeah, so religion basically, yeah. Thank you. I'm curious to see what some of the other guns would have upgraded to. I'm very curious. I'm going to load back in. And I'm going to have a look at some of these upgrades. What if I had chosen a different path?
Got some rare things on sale. What are you selling? Is that all straight? What are you buying?
So, let's have a look at the handgun first. Look at all the handguns if we can. Don't know if I'll have the money for it, but we'll see.
What are you buying? Thank you.
I mean, 3.4, 5 times chance of headshots, dealing 34 damage, that's not bad. 7.3 red 9. 4.7 Punisher, yeah. More of the blacktail, because I was using it.
Not enough cash.
Okay, we'll need to reload to find that one out. I'm more of a blacktail user myself.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Vale, cuídate.
What are you
5.
selling?
No voy a seguir jugando, creo que no. Estoy un poco cansado y hay otra cosa que quiero hacer. Okay, voy a investigar esto un poco y ya acabamos. You almost got into an argument with someone about Frank West? In what way? Oh, Dead Rising 4 defenders, but they exist? Oh dear.
Thank you. What are you buying? Thank you.
So basically almost the same as it actually is in the main game. Okay.
What are you buying?
What would the Killer 7 have been like? Wow, 59, so the Killer 7 would have been a better choice.
Thank you. What are you selling? What are you buying?
9.3 shotgun.
What are you
So again,
selling?
didn't really make a lot of difference.
What are you
And
buying?
the SAR? Does it beat the 41? No, it doesn't. 11.5, yeah. So, good thing I didn't go for that then. I'm just checking what the different randomized upgrades would have looked like had I gone for any of them. That's all. Just investigating.
What are you saying? What are you buying?
The Killer 7 doesn't get an exclusive upgrade now.
Strange.
What is the randomized hand cannon like? I'm
Thank
curious.
Strange.
And does the Chicago typewriter actually get any upgrades? Because it came up on the
Thank
upgrade
you.
screen.
What
So,
are you
you know,
buying?
no, it doesn't. Okay, it just comes up for some reason.
Thank you.
Crowd control for my randomizers. Wow, a
Thank
24 capacity hand cannon. Oh dear. Do you mean the thing that connects to Twitch chat and allows people to influence the game? I would love to do that. I haven't yet. I would love to do a chat, like, causes chaos thing. Estoy mirando a la mejorada que tienen todas las armas porque están, todo eso está aleatorio también. Y solo para mirar. Por si, en el caso que si hubiera elegido otro arma, si hubiera sido mejor o no. Y pues ahora lo sé. Right. Yeah, the remake gives it the critical hit chance and everything for the Killer 7. Right. I'm not going to play separate ways, I just want to see what this first village looks like. But yeah, I should do the chat controls thing. To do the crowd control, it has to be on Twitch. I need the vast majority of chat to be over on Twitch. So I'll have to arrange that. Oh, Verdugo again. Wow, okay. Right. Oh, I know what I'd be in for there then. Yeah, the blood's not on your hands. I was just looking, just curious. Es una iniciativa. Igual, yeah. Okay. Right, well, let's see what the results of the poll are. So it looks like it's a Doom marathon that people want to see from me. That's interesting. It's not quite the one I thought, but hey. Second answer the message. Right, so. Bueno, pues los resultados de la encuesta, que si voy a hacer un maratón de juegos en directo, pues sería los juegos de Doom. Pues tal vez comenzaré con esto. Pero bueno, por ahora pues voy a terminar este directo ya, porque estoy cansado y hay otra cosa que quiero hacer. Y de hecho pues, aunque es un poco temprano para acabar un directo mío, lo voy a terminar. Así que muchas gracias por estar, por ver, por comentar, por suscribir, por seguir en Twitch, etc. Y pues la semana que viene no sé qué vamos a hacer. Tal vez puede haber más Outbreak, porque estoy haciendo algo con eso. Y si no, pues comenzaré con Doom, tal vez. Esto sería algo diferente. Pero para ahora, lo que sea donde estés, buenos días, buenas tardes o incluso buenas noches. y que tu Dios te acompañe. So yeah, that's gonna do me for the night. I know it's a bit early compared to some of my other streams, but I'm tired. I've got stuff that I want to do, so I'm just gonna call it a night. So next stream next week, don't know what it's gonna be yet. Might be more Outbreak, maybe, if people are around for that. Because I am working on my intermission streams for Outbreak at the moment. With the Elf Anthony. Or I may start with Doom, or maybe even Resident Evil 4 Remake Randomizer. I don't know. See how I feel. But yeah, for now, I'm going to stop, get some stuff done, chill a bit, and yeah. So thank you all for watching, for commenting, all of that, for subscribing, everything. And yeah, I will see you all in the next stream. But for now, whatever it is, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and may God go with you.